Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Marketing Minute with Ronald Couming. Today, we're going to talk about 10 important tips for your content marketing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you tip 3 today, which talks about original research and studies. What I wanted to do is to break these 10 tips up into individual bite-sized tips, go live daily, sometimes twice a day, so I can give you this information so you can get it, understand it, digest it, and move on. Instead of giving you all 10 tips where it would take 45 minutes to an hour, and tip 1, 2, and 3 might not really resonate with you, well, tip 5 or 7 or 4 did. Plus, if it's a long webinar, sometimes you have to sit through and go back to see, mark at 17 minutes and 3 seconds, is where the aha came. So I'm doing these small size little lives so you can get your little bit of information. Marketing Minute with Ronald Couming, plus all these videos are up on my YouTube. I have like 600 videos up there, totally free. I've also included a couple of links below where you can get some free business consultation with me, but more importantly, for you probably, is a free resource guide where you can get free tips on how to step-by-step guide on how to do your on-page SEO, how to do Google My Business, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, just a whole bunch of different resources, and it's totally free. So anyhow, let's get on with today's 10 biggest content marketing trends that will dominate 2021. And this is going to be tip number 3, original research and studies, which is very important, especially because today you have the internet and it's basically a sea of content, right? So there's so much stuff already out there. How can a business owner, an entrepreneur, or a startup actually expect to make a dent in that and be seen, right? Especially when you're just starting out. So one of the things you might want to do is do what's called like original brand research. So, and when you do that, right, it will give you a deeper insight into what industry professionals and startups alike are doing better or worse in your industry or the industry that you want to go into. So doing some research and seeing what they're already doing, right? So I'm not saying mirror and match. I'm not saying, rip off and duplicate. I'm saying just see what other people who are already having success in the industry or area of service that you want to go into, what are they already doing, right? If they've already spent years developing a process and a system that works for them, right? Success leaves clues. So the goal of any research study is to discover more about a problem and any crowdfund answers to either understand it better or come up with a solution, right? So when you do your study, your original study, instead of relying upon somebody else who's telling you what's going on, just go out there, Google it, go to Bing, go to a couple of different browsers, right? And actually type in whatever your industry is, and then you just start looking and seeing what are the brands that are out there that are successful, that are coming up. What are they doing and how are they doing it? How often are they doing it? Where are they doing it? Who is their target audience? If their target audience is your target audience, that's the same field you need to be in. The people on Facebook are not the same people that are on LinkedIn. Some are. I am on both. But the mentality of a LinkedIn post and the mentality of a Facebook post are different. So you want to make sure you're where your audience is, who's best suited to digest your information and need it and utilize your services. Because at the end of the day, it's all about serving, not selling. But you got to get in front of people. If people can't find you, if they don't see you, they can't consider you. And this is kind of like disruptive. You have search where people are actually looking for your product and services. And that's kind of like what we specialize in, getting people ranked on the search engines, because people are actually typing for a problem they have at that time, a solution, product or service, right? So they're looking for it. But when we're doing these things on Facebook and Instagram, this is more like disruptive. We're putting out this information, and as somebody scrolling by, they're going to see it, stop, it disrupts their scroll, and it disrupts whatever they were doing, and then they look at it, and then maybe they realize they actually need it or they don't, right? So it's a totally different mentality in terms of your marketing. This is kind of like just going fishing, whereas when you're on the search engines, it's direct. People are actually looking for your products and services at the time that they're doing their search. So you definitely want to be coming up in the search engines for the products, services, and solutions you provide, not your name and not your company's name, because no one's searching for that. If they already know who you are, they're going to your site, right? So we can definitely help you with that. In fact, we get people ranked on the first page organically before they even pay us. So there's no risk to you. So just understand the different types of the marketing that you do, right? One is disruptive, and one is, actually there when they're looking for you. For me, I want to be in front of people when they're actually looking for a product or service I do, because their mindset is, I need this problem solved, instead of me trying to say, A, here is a problem, B, this is how it applies to you, C, this is how you can fix it, right? And they're great, and then they move on, right? So anyhow, when you're doing your one of the big trends, you want to do original research and studies, on whatever products, services, or solutions that you're going into, and this will help you generate the type of content for your individual projects, business, or whatever you're working on or plan on starting on. And again, I wanted to try to keep these videos to under 3 minutes, but sometimes when I ad-lib and give examples, but it goes longer, because this one's going to be closer to 7. But what I think is really important is that people, they get the connection, they understand how it works. You can give people information, but if they can't connect to the solution it provides, it's kind of a waste of time and effort. And just so you know, like this content, just to give you another little bit of information, I'm streaming live right now on 3 different platforms. But then I will take this content and I will post it on 11, 12 different social media sites 2 weeks from today. This will be up at 4 p.m. The one I do today will be up at 8 p.m. or something. So you want to constantly be in front of people. But again, break the information down. I have 10 tips. I can do one long video with 10 tips, but that's going to be a disservice to the people who are watching, because one, people don't have that kind of time. A lot of people don't have that kind of attention span, right? But a lot of people, they want answers to their problem. Tip 1, 2, and 3 might not be their problem, whereas 4, 6, and 7 might be. So give them the bite size, in the title. They'll know if it solves their problem, right? So they'll stick in there. And and also it gives me 11 pieces of content, right? So I do all 10 videos, right? That's 10 individual pieces of content, and then I do the one long one, and that's 11 pieces of content. So I turned one piece of content into 11 pieces of content, and then from that 11 pieces of content, I'm going to share that on 11 or 12 different platforms 2 or 3 times. Like tip 1, tip 2, tip 3. That whole series will go, and then maybe 3 weeks from 3 weeks when that whole series ends, or a month later, I'll start it again, or I'll just do 10 more tips. But anyhow, again, this was all about doing original research and studies to help you develop a better understanding of the industry you're going into and how they are creating their content, where they're posting it, how they're posting it. You would definitely want to try to follow success, right? You don't rip out, it's your content, but if they're posting on LinkedIn, you want to post on LinkedIn. If they're posting white papers opposed to just feel-good motivational posts, that's what you want to post, right? So again, success leaves clues. My name's Ronald Couming, and my company's name is RCS Online Solutions, and I'm about to change that to RCS Online Marketing. But just want to let you guys know, have a great day, and if I can help you with anything, feel free to reach out to me. Below is my email address. We give you a free consultation, so where you're at, where you want to go, some free resources, and if there's something we can help you with, do it with you, do it for you. We're absolutely available. So have a great day.